Today, I'm going to take you on a food journey to the south of Spain. Not many people travel here or even know about this side of the country, so I'm going to explore all the hidden food and secrets that it has to offer. The south of Spain was occupied by the Romans for about 600 years, so you'll see Roman influences splattered all over the food and the buildings. At the last leg of the journey, I'm going to be ending it at Valencia, the home of Paella, where I try rabbit for the first time. Hope you stay with me, and I'll see you at Valencia. Hello everybody, we are in Spain and we are going to be doing a Spain food tour. Today's day one and we're going to start it off with one of the best breakfast inventions known to man, which is the churro. We are starting our journey at San Pedro. This is a quiet neighborhood that is known for their relaxing beaches and chill vibes. So our first place is called Victor. It's actually on the beach and it looks beautiful. That's where I guess we're going to be eating. This is a perfect place to start your morning. And here are the options. Take a look at this. Wow, look at that. That is really dark. That looks really good. Sí, yeah. And then we get to have our spot right here on the beach. Beautiful. Okay, so this is the Café Cortado. It's pretty much a espresso with a dash of milk. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's try the hot chocolate. Oh, wow. It's not like the usual hot chocolate that we have at home. The hot chocolate that we have at home is more milky. This one is kind of has a little bit of a pudding consistency, actually. So, we got the churro here. Let's give it a dip. Cheers. I love churros, but the usual churros I get is from Mexico, and they've got cinnamon on it, a bunch of sugar, it's coated, it's really good too. But this is actually different. The actual churro reminds me of a Chinese donut. But I think the Chinese donut is a bit more salty. Dipping it in that hot chocolate. One thing I love about this place, San Pedro, it's not that busy. For lunch, we walked a bit further down the beach to look for some seafood dishes, specifically for some shrimp and some mussels. The shrimp dish is called gambas al ajillo, and the mussels dish is called mussels escabeche. Both of these dishes are traditional staple dishes in Spain. The shrimp is cooked with olive oil, white wine, and tons of garlic. The mussels is cooked with olive oil, thyme, and white vinegar. The shrimp was super tender and sweet. I could really tell that the garlic and herbs really infused into the oils. The mussels had a really good texture to them. They had a slight chew, but was still super soft. I used a shell to scoop up some of the garlic and oils, and it was a huge flavor bomb for the buds. These dishes are usually served with a side of baguette or bread, which is perfect to soak up all of those herb-infused oils. For the next morning, I decided to leave the beach and see what the inner neighborhood had to offer. Alright, so it is now the morning. Beautiful morning here at San Pedro del Pinatar. I was looking for a panaderia. What a panaderia is, it's pretty much a bakery. I found one really close by and I'm gonna try some pastries, some breads, and try to get some coffee. This thing over here, I'm not sure what it is, but it looks pretty good. Looks like they also have croissants and donuts and other kind of stuff. Oh, they kind of look, oh, looks like a cookie. Oh, look at this one. Eat this at home though. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Good for them. They knew what they were doing. They put this cover on top of the tostada to make sure the paper doesn't wreck it. Smart. Okay, so here is the tostada. It's like on a toasted baguette with a bunch of tomatoes. This is one of the traditional Spanish breakfasts. They gave me some olive oil here to drizzle on top of that. I'm not sure what this is actually, but it looked good. It kind of looks like a mini pie, which is filled with tomatoes and cheese. Oh, tostada con tomate. There you go. All right, first try. I like that. The tomatoes itself is actually a little bit acidic. I'm not sure if that's just natural or if they added just a teeny bit of balsamic vinegar. Really fresh. The tomatoes are ripe, sweet. Let's get another bite. It's really nice in the morning because it's not too heavy. Really fresh with some coffee. So now we're gonna try this, whatever this is. I think there's little pieces of ham actually. Yeah, there's little pieces of ham in there. Kind of like a mini pizza. But yeah, in terms of overall, this was not bad. This one, this tostada con tomate, I would probably order a lot with that café con leche. Love it. Next, we're going to make our way to Cartagena. Cartagena reached its peak under the Roman Empire when it was known as Carthago Spartaria, and still homes a Roman theater historical site. Much of the historical significance of Cartagena stemmed from its coveted defense port. Now it is the main military haven of Spain and is home to a large naval shipyard. After we checked out the Roman theater, we decided to get some tapas, so we ended up at El Vallejo Alma. My first tapa is called a Marinera Murciana. This is a traditional tapa that originated from Murcia in the south of Spain. This tapa has a rosquilla donut as a bed and a topping of potatoes, eggs, tuna, and anchovies. This was my most ordered tapa for the trip. It was creamy, savory, and salty. It paired well with any drink that I ordered. I like that one of these pretty much satisfied a good portion of my hunger. Next, I had a ham and cheese croquette. Croquette did originate from France, but got popularized in Spain in the 19th century. The croquettes here were super bomb. The cheese was very flavorful, and you can really taste the ham in there. The server told us that they were known for their croquettes, and we weren't disappointed. Next, I got the Patatas Bravas. This is a classic Spanish dish that originated from Madrid. It is lightly crisped potatoes with a spicy sauce of cayenne, garlic, and tomato paste. This was a really good dish, kind of like a Spanish version of fries. The spicy sauce was a really nice kick and a really good partner with a beer. Next, we are heading to Murcia, the most populous city in the southern region with a population of almost 500 million. This city is known for the beautiful Murcia Cathedral and the Monteguro Castle.
As we were walking around the cathedral, we saw that there's actually a gelato store here. It looks really good, so we're gonna try some gelato. Here's the peppermint. Exactly what I thought it would taste like. Mint is very strong on this one. I like the chocolate chips. In terms of the consistency, very good, very smooth. Here's the mango. Mango's actually way better than mine. Tastes like really good, like it's real fruit. It's not like powder. The iced coffee slush. Oh my God, that's really good. It tastes like real strong espresso, probably mixed with a bit of water, sugar. It's a really good coffee slush. I need to hurry up with my ice cream here, it's melting.
I really like the waffle cracker on top. It was perfect for scooping up the gelato while it was melting.
We're here now at La Tapa. We're just craving some alcohol, so we got ourselves a beer. Did some research about the Spanish dishes that we should try, and one of them was gazpacho, which is pretty much a really ripe tomato soup, and it's traditional to serve it as cold with some ice cubes, and that's pretty much what we ordered. And we got a shrimp scampi. We'll see if we want something more after that, but we're gonna have dinner later, so maybe that might be enough for us. It's not exactly actually what we thought. I thought it was garlic and shrimp in an oil, but it looks like a battered prawn. Here it goes. Oh yeah, okay. That's really good. It's battered really well. Goes good with the beer. The actual sauce, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe mixed with some radish or something, but it's kind of bitter and it's really nice. For that bite, I actually didn't get the shrimp yet, as you can see. So let's go ahead, bite the actual shrimp. Shrimp is very sweet, really nice. Batter is fluffy, kind of like a tempura batter, I believe. Very fluffy and soft, freshly fried, still really warm. It's nice. It's perfect with a beer. Now here's the soup. I don't know, I think that's ice cream. Interesting. Interesting. I think that is ice cream. Let's get some of this pork belly. I've never tasted something like that before. The tomato puree is kind of desserty, and it's sour. I didn't get the sour part. Cold tomato puree with salt, a lot of olive oil. It's not. I'll be honest, it's not really. It's not something for me. It's all right. I think it's for certain people. I'm glad we didn't get two. But the pork belly itself is crispy. I mean, it's nice. The actual pork belly, that part's good. I think only for certain people. Chase it with a beer. It's fine.
Next, we're heading to my favorite city, Valencia, the home of paella. Valencia was founded as a Roman colony in 138 BC and isn't just known for their paella. Valencia is known for their beautiful art and architecture. I am a geek for these kind of things, so I obviously picked this as my highlight of the trip. Before we started exploring the city, we wanted to get some grub first. We really absorbed the Spanish culture and just been getting tapas at cool places. We found this cute cafe that had some freshly baked empanadas. I got a ground beef empanada and a ham and cheese. The beef had a medley of herbs and some vegetables. It was nice and hearty. The ham and cheese was super warm and had a creamy texture to the cheese. The beef was my fave out of the two. I was still hungry, so I got a chorizo a la sidra. This is another staple Spanish dish that originated from Asturias in the north of Spain. Later was popularized in Madrid and other parts of the country. This dish is a mixture of apple cider, bay leaves, and olive oil. This tapa is usually served in a clay pot. The chorizo wasn't overcooked and had a bunch of flavors of herbs inside as well. You can tell that the cured meat was cooked with the cider. One thing I noticed about Spanish food is that they like to cook their meats in a pool of oil. And my sausage decided to take a dive.
Down.
You know what they say, when you're depresso, take espresso. After I had some espresso, I went around and looked for a shirt. After that, we got some paella. Paella originated from Valencia, which dates back to the 19th century. Paella is traditionally cooked with a shallow pan on an open fire. Paella Valenciana is cooked with rabbit, chicken, and saffron, which gives it that yellow color. This is my first time trying rabbit, so I was super excited.
It's definitely different from the paella that we have in Vancouver. I had it once in at a work party by the paella guys in Vancouver. It's pretty good. This is really good though. I'd say the rice is cooked better on this one. It's a bit more oily, which is actually nice. You get a little bit of vegetables. It's got crispy rice on the side. Oh, the crispy rice is good. That's really good. I don't think it has rabbit. It might be. This kind of looks like rabbit. Does this look like rabbit to you? I think this might be rabbit. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's rabbit. That's nice. It tastes really similar to chicken.
The meat of the rabbit was a bit more gamier than chicken, and the mussels were more stringy and had a different texture. It was a bit bland, which is good because the paella itself was super flavorful and salty. This was pretty cool to try, and I really liked it.
This is really good so far, actually. That's not garlic. What is that? It's like a nut. That part is okay. The actual rice, really good. All the flavors combined together, really good.
The paella was definitely an experience that I will never forget. Thank you for joining me on this journey to the south of Spain. This region of the country offers so much good food and beautiful culture. If you have the opportunity to come here, I would 100% suggest this, and explore the places that I have. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like and hitting that subscribe button. I have an upcoming Asia tour going all over Asia for 4 months, so please follow along. I'm very active on Instagram and TikTok, so follow me there to keep updated. Until we meet again, adios muchachos.